Hey everybody, Joe Goodman from Goodman Games. I'm here at Gen Con. We are almost done setting up, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about all the amazing stuff we have today at our booth. You may be wondering, why am I not in front of the booth? That is because one of the coolest things we have is advanced copies of Xcrawl Classics for Xcrawl Kickstarter backers to pick up. They're currently stored in our ziggurat. We have everybody's pledges individually labeled, and so Xcrawl backers, make sure you come here and pick up your pledge, because it's very exciting to be able to fulfill a Kickstarter, not just by mail, but in person. And of course, everybody else will get it by mail. Now, if you happen to notice, as we panned in on the ziggurat, there are signatures inside the wall. For those of you who don't know, this is one of our fixtures that doubles as a stockroom and a storage unit. But every year at Gen Con, everybody who volunteers signs the inside of the ziggurat. This has become a trademark, and it brings back good memories of all the prior Gen Cons. So now let's walk the booth and talk about all the exciting stuff that we have for you today. All right, everybody. So one of the most amazing things about DCC RPG is the indie RPG support. There's so many independent creators who've created DCC and Mutant Crawl Classics and Xcrawl Classics compatible products using our free license. And if you're a third-party publisher, you can make money off this too. You can see here a small portion of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of DCC RPG compatible products from indie RPG publishers that we have here at the booth. There's a whole bunch here. There's a whole bunch on the other side of the booth. And there's a whole bunch under that we didn't have room for. So if you come on Thursday, come back on Friday, because as room opens up, we're putting out more stuff. This is one of the best parts of our booth. You can see all this online, but seeing it in person is fabulous because you can pick it up, page through it, and see how amazing it all is. So all this is here at the Gen Con booth, ready for you guys to check out. We're booth number 109, by the way, right near the front, in case you need to find us. We have a ton of additional stuff for 5th edition. We have our 5th edition fantasy line, which is lots of what I call skinny modules. Each of these is a 1 or 2 session game, perfect for the 5e fan. And we now have the compendiums of dungeon crawls, which are hardcover compilations of quite a few individual adventures. We also have the last few copies of Dark Tower. So Dark Tower is part of our Original Adventures Reincarnated series. It did incredibly well. We actually sold out in about 9 weeks, so the second printing is already on the water. These actually turned up in a stash from a prior con that we had left over. So what you see here on the table is all that's left, the Dark Tower first printing for 5e. Get them while they're hot. The second printing will be in stock in about 2 months or so, but for now, this is the last of the supply. We have a couple of our amazing Judges Guild oversized volumes remaining. Just a handful are actually left, but if you haven't checked these out, seeing them in person will wow you. One of the things that's always popular about Gen Con is we let fans pick up our soft cover editions of the core rulebooks for only $10. So the MCC core rulebook is $10 here at the show, and the DCC soft cover, which is around here somewhere, is also $10 here at the show. It's an amazing deal and a great way to get to know the game and check it out. We also have some guy eating pizza. As you can see, our booth staff is hard at work. What's up, booth staff? We also have extra pizza, so come by the booth right now and you might get some pizza. If you watch this video late, you might not. All right. By the way, it's been a long day. We're still working. We have lots of individual adventure modules, what I call the skinny modules. This is your chance to get some of those. And then we have over here the famous obelisks. These are one of the signatures of our booth. You can see these and how they aesthetically pan back to the ziggurat back there. By the way, hey Wayne, wave to us. This is Wayne. He's a professional ziggurat builder. He also is a professional ziggurat restoration specialist. He's restoring the ziggurat because it got dinged a little bit. But come on by, you can get the quick start rules for DCC RPG for free. We have a gazillion of them stashed in here, easy to grab. Now at the front of the booth, we have a lot of cool stuff. First of all, if you need a DCC softcover, we have a couple for you. We usually go through several thousand copies of this here at Gen Con. So believe it or not, this stack and many more copies will be gone by Sunday. So if you want one for $10, come on by and get it. Here at the front, we have an awesome selection of product. If you come to Gen Con, check your coupon book. I'm not going to tell you what the coupon is other than to say it's a $1 adventure module. But there's a great coupon in there. It'll get you one of these adventure modules. Your first one is $1 after you pick up the softcover for $10. We have our new yearbook. This actually turned out phenomenal. I think we're the only company that does this. But every year we do a new yearbook, which is just kind of little new gaming content, little memories of the year past, a few photos, things like that. This year it has one of my favorite slogans ever. It's not a cult, it's team building. But make sure you pick up the latest yearbook. And congrats to Dieter Zimmerman for achieving his lifelong goal of being a male cover model. That is Dieter underneath the mask there. We also have copies of Xcrawl. For Kickstarter backers, make sure you grab your copies. What's left over is up here for other folks to check out. The Kickstarter backers get first dibs. As we circle around here, we have a lot of awesome t-shirts. So we released this year, some of you probably saw this, we have a great Pride design, which actually turned out fabulous, as well as 5 or 6 other designs that are right up here. We have several variations on the classic Demon Skull. We have the trans-friendly version. We have a silver foil on navy, and around the corner a gold foil on black, as well as our original Adventures Reincarnated. Oh, and the other one that's new, let me show you this one. This one's great. So we did a hoodie at GaryCon with this image, which everybody loved. So obviously it's a little hot for hoodies in August, but we're doing a t-shirt version because everybody loved that variation on the classic Molon Chaos Lord. But come by the booth, grab your classic Demon Skull or one of the many variations. We have them in stock now. We have sizes. We have some smalls buried somewhere that we can't find. Hey, Matt, how's it going? And then we got up to, I believe, 4XL while they last. So the other really fun part that people love about our booth is the Appendix N vintage novel section. Many of you know that DCC RPG was inspired by the writings of Appendix N, which of course inspired Gary Gygax to create Dungeons and Dragons. So every year, one of the toughest parts about our job is going to dozens and dozens of used bookstores and buying up inventory that we then resell here at Gen Con. We basically make no money on this. We charge a slight upcharge on what we paid for it, but you will find a fabulous array of vintage novels here that are just awesome and inspiring, not just for the amazing art, but also for the, the content itself. We have tons of Conan novels, which are actually really hard to find. And my main problem is I always wind up increasing my own novel collection because I get to pre-shop. We have some here that I don't think I have. But anyway, tons. We got Fritz Leiber here, Roger Zelazny, Michael Moorcock, Fletcher Pratt. I'm just reading off the list as I see. Lynn Carter. And the other amazing part is if you come by on Thursday, come back on Friday because we have tons more under there. And as these sell down, we restock with more inventory. It's a great chance to bulk up on your classic vintage paperbacks. Again, pizza while it lasts, won't be here forever. That'll actually be a demo table. So if you want to try out DCC RPG, come by. We have a quick 10 to 15 minute demo we can walk you through here at the booth. We have some other amazing stuff over here. DCC fans love dice. We have so many awesome dice options in a wide variety of colors. You can roll these up to see the colors inside. We have wooden dice trays. These have become very popular. One of our third-party providers makes these. They're magnetic. They hold all your dice. And we have a wide variety of other kinds of dice trays as well. Then as we circle around, oh wait, can you guys hear that? We have 1 hour to get all our stuff together. We have the Music of the Spheres is Chaos. This is DCC number 100. It's an amazing spinning wheel dungeon with 4 wheels that actually turn as part of the dungeon design. This actually sold out also. This is the second printing. The container for this just landed, I think it was 2 weeks ago, last week, something like that. So it's freshly back in stock now that we have the second printing available. Then as you come around here, one of our specialties is box sets in a certain way. We have a lot of box sets that you can't necessarily, sort of find from other companies. So we have the DCC Dying Earth box set in stock, which is awesome. And then we have a handful of, I think this is actually we have a handful of copies left over of the Kickstarter Stretch Goals collection. One of the things about having a warehouse is, you think you know what you have because you have digital inventory, then you unpack a box and you find a whole bunch of these inside instead of a whole bunch of these. So there are certain items here that are not necessarily available elsewhere, and frankly, we didn't know we had until they turned up. So if you want to pick up some of the rarities, this is your chance to see them in person and pick up a few copies. We have copies of Weird Frontiers in stock, which is awesome. This is very hard to get, as some of you know, and extremely popular. And we're working on getting more because we always sell out the moment we get them in stock. And then again, third-party products, we have a ton of additional titles. I mean, we must have 200 or 300 SKUs, if not more, of DCC third-party titles, and there will be more to come. So what you see right now is still a work in progress. We have 1 hour left tonight and then a couple hours in the morning to finish up. So it'll look a little more pristine by the time you all get here Thursday morning. But please come by. And remember, it's not just here in the exhibit hall. We also have the Lucas Oil Stadium where you can play in our Spell Duel tournament, play in our X-Crawl Classics tournament. Actually, that one's sold out, so hopefully you already got your ticket. We also have the DCC Funnel Experience, which is level 0, a great place for you to go if you're an introductory or new player. It's officially full, but we accept, we basically do a wait list and try to work everybody in, so show up if you can. Time slots are pretty consistently 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. We try to stick to those. So if you're looking for an introduction to DCC, go to the Lucas Oil Stadium. Look for the Wizard van. Our Goodman Games HQ is right there, and we can get you on the waiting list. And there's probably something else I forgot, and I don't remember what it was. But it's been a long couple days. We hope you can join us at Gen Con. It's a fabulous show, and we look forward to hanging out with you all and gaming with everybody. Thank you.